They told somebody to spell it like that.
Leering, that's what you're doing. That's the type of looking you. What are you leering at? The looky-loo.
Look at me. I am the daycare owner now.
Your favorite Somalian freeloader. Hey, thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Because of your tax dollar, I get to eat 5 times a day. They used to send us back in Africa 80 cents. Now, I get this EBT card loaded each month with 400 to 500.
Let me give you some real facts about the country of Somalia. 49% of the population is inbred. Generations of incest. The average national IQ, 67. By the way, the IQ required to be considered mentally disabled in the United States of America is 70.
Look at me.
They've been engaged in civil war for the last 4 decades. 40 years, still going on today. They are home to one of the world's largest terrorist organizations.
Look at me.
Which, by the way, the largest funder of that organization is the Minnesota taxpayer.
Minnesota would have been nothing if Somalis didn't move there. Like, if we're being honest, like, we have made that state pop and we have made it beautiful for the rest of the world. So you should thank us. And if you want, you can donate Minnesota to the great country of Somalia. You can donate Minnesota to the great country of Somalia.
Well, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Thanks for tapping into the Already Canceled Social Club. That's excellent vision. Good looking out.
All right, give us a like, share, subscribe. Keep that algorithm moving up, all right?
Man, y'all seen the title and the thumbnail. It's a lot of fraud going on in Minneapolis and some other places by a certain group of people. These group of people say they're not like us. They're not black. They let that be known years ago. But now that there's problems, they want to use the guise of blackness to claim racism and things like that. What do you think about this fraud, man?
I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just crazy how when they taking the money and, you know, when people that really need a loan or something like that, that's real foundational black American, we can't get it, or we got to jump through hoops.
That's why when they ask, why are black Americans even speaking on this? It's not y'all business and shit like that, or why y'all not coming to help us? That's a big part of the reason why he said that. Sorry to cut you off, but I just thought about that because you were saying that we missing a lot of funds, but also those criminal stats go to us.
Yeah. They just apply it.
They check black on the list.
They just blanket apply it to all black people, you know?
But anyway, we got some clips for y'all to check out, different than the intro, but let's get into it right away.
Absolutely. We have dozens of credible whistleblower reports saying that exact same thing, that people were told not to say anything because they'd be called racist or Islamophobic, or it would hurt the state. And so people tried to come forward, but were shut down. And that protection of a particular community is what really allowed this fraud to flourish in Minnesota for years. But we have said...
We know of other communities that have a certain type of protection where you can't even, you know, criticize them and speak on them in no kind of way, you know, publicly, you know, otherwise you're going to get labeled, you know, anti or against or not for.
Well, what I got from that was...
So I guess they are part of that type of demographic now?
What I got from that, well, not my eyes, but what I got from that, from what she said, it didn't even make me think about them people because they're not even nothing like that. They don't get the privileges, none of that.
Right.
They, if anything, claiming racism, they getting the privileges that we get, and we already spoke on that, so we already know what that is. But no, what I got from old girl is she's saying the whistleblowers have blown the whistle to who? The higher ups, the officials, the authorities, the government, and nothing's being done. So somebody's complicit. Somebody's getting their hand washed, Birdman style, one way or another.
Everybody's skimming off the top.
So that's what I got from what she was saying. And now some of those people you was talking about might be getting some money. You know, they definitely might be getting some bread.
Very publicly that, yes, the bulk of the fraud we've discovered so far is in the Somali community, but some of our best whistleblowers are also in the Somali community. And it's really important that we get to the truth of this issue. And so by failing to call it out,
you ain't giving me none of that shit? I'm telling.
Look at me, Irish. Look at me, Irish.
Look at me. I am the daycare owner now.
allowed it to continue, and that has hurt Minnesotans tremendously.
Minnesotans.
Taxpayers and our vulnerable citizens.
Pirates of the Somali coast.
Well, that is one thing that they are known for. You could say stereotypes are based and rooted in truth. Them pirates, boy, they be out there.
I saw Captain Ryan. I mean, shit,
Captain Ryan.
Look at me, Irish.
Captain Phillips. This my man, though. He good to fucking title up. But y'all know what he's talking about, just like I did.
Everyone seems to be talking about the viral video by YouTuber Nick
video.
Shirley
Nick Shirley
visiting
put the work in.
Somali-run daycares in Minnesota that receive millions in taxpayer money and showing a lack of kids present. Well, I have a strange twist for you. The daycare that's getting the most attention from Shirley's video is the Quality Learning Center, misspelled as Quality Luring Center.
I wouldn't want my kids to go there no way because they can't even teach you how to spell right out the gate.
But you can't be mad that there's a red flag and people are like looking into you. Your shit say luring.
Is it because they cross-eyed? Oh, my bad.
With them big ass heads, they should be able to think real good and long and hard about that.
They seeing beyond beyond the crosshairs. You know what I'm saying? They seeing beyond the crosshairs.
They told somebody to spell it like that.
Leering, that's what you're doing. That's the type of looking you. What are you leering at?
The sign.
The looky-loo.
The lookout.
Your eyes all over the place.
Oh, so this the lookout.
Quality leering.
While answering questions today, the state commissioner in charge of licensing daycares claimed that the Quality Learning Center permanently closed 1 week ago, which would have been before Shirley filmed his video. Listen.
I will share that our team was notified that Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago. And I believe the details that were given at that time were around space concerns. And that's what was shared.
But after that press conference,
that sounds like cap.
So the reason why there were no kids there, Nick, Shirley, is because they actually closed that daycare down a week. 1 week, just 1 week.
Space concerns, not enough room for all the kids.
Yeah, just 1 week before.
So there was upgrading, going to a new facility.
Went back to the Quality Learning Center, and vans were dropping off dozens of children. Parents and a manager told us the daycare is open.
Remember this shady guy's face.
We saw state inspectors leaving, and we hope to find out by the end of the week if they made any new findings.
And the reason why I say remember that guy's face is because I've seen clips doing my research. You know how I do it, real deep, as far as I can go, pause. And that's on TikTok. That's about as far as I'm going to go to do some research. Some research. He was dancing and partying at the mayor's inaugural ball, at his inauguration. They partying, dancing and shit. The mayor speaking Somali.
The mayor's Somalian?
No. Palm-colored guy, but he was just speaking Somali, though.
Palm-colored.
Yes, I want to start with the statement, which was a lot of the journalism that's been going on the last couple of days has been really dishonest. I don't want to point fingers at anybody, but I do feel like what was done was someone came to our building outside of operating hours. When there's a specific sign on our door that says our days and our hours. He came outside of those hours and then claimed, hey, they're closed and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work. And it's like, you don't come outside of operational hours and then say they're using taxpayer money. That was completely false. As you can see, we're open Mondays through Thursdays, 2 to 10 p.m. He was here earlier.
2 p.m. to 10 p.m.?
That sounds fishy.
Ain't no daycare open till 10 p.m., bro. That's your mama and your daddy, you know what I'm saying, watching your nieces or your grandkids.
Getting a piece of the money. But even if they are, they forgot about 6 a.m. to 2. What about the time when kids go to school, when parents really need to go to work so they could drop their kids off?
Daycare is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Well, that's what I've heard, especially in the state of Minnesota. See, I was doing my research on TikTok again, y'all.
I know I got family that got daycares. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, states may be different, whatever. So in that state specifically, not only do they need a playground within 2,000 feet of the facility, which they don't have, they have to be open from, like you said, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, they can stay open to 10 p.m. if you want, because some people might have late work hours where they need to, you know, hey, I get it.
That might be your cleanup time, you know?
But you ain't even doing that.
Kids ain't going to be there till 10 p.m.
They wasn't even doing that.
No. Don't see him right now. So it's like, are you trying to record that we're doing fraud, or are you trying to put the Somali name and the fraud in the same sentence? That's what really hurt us the last couple of days. We're open. We've been open. We haven't closed. We've been open for eight and a half years.
No, wait.
The lady from the state
Y'all
just
was
said that they
closed
was
the week
closed. They got
before.
closed a week ago. They closed
Oh,
down.
due to spacing concerns.
This dude's bull.
Who's lying? Who's being dishonest? It's either him or it's the lady that we just saw before saying, oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we closed them down. They were closed.
Either way, it's fraud going on, and she's complicit. I need to see some people with some cuffs.
If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck,
it ain't chicken breast.
it ain't chicken breast. Ain't no Chick-fil-A here.
Yesterday morning,
And this guy,
I was called by the owner because unfortunately someone came in to our daycare. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back.
Hold on, I'm gonna start it over. This whole cosplaying, dressed like an American. You ain't from New York. Get a Minnesota Vikings hat. They always do that when they want to. Oh, ain't that the Chrome Heart guy? The 2600 glasses.
That's them.
Yeah, that's the guy with the, not a lint on it. He got like 800 brand new fitteds. But I bet you his forehead touching that NY though.
He broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall to come in. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well. We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. There were also
Get that cosplaying ashy foot ass man. Get him out of here, dog.
See, English is not his first language, so trying to lie in English.
It's even worse. It just sounds like just straight cap. They showed a surveillance video of some Somali with a shiesty on and a long sleeve hoodie breaking in, shaking the door all hard and shit. like what African American or what like
Only
seriously what black American want to run in there
man
and take some documents and not get no money, nothing worth nothing of value.
Could you imagine? So this probably go all the way up to the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz. That's probably why he don't want to
run up than that
re-election anymore.
You know that Tim Walz out of here. Thank you, Nick Shirley. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Your good
work. Is that
work.
the same state that Ilhan Omar is from?
I believe she is from there, but and the reason why I say that is because she was seen at the place that did all the family food shit, that did the scam. She was seen because that restaurant got closed for COVID, but she was seen there celebrating one of her wins with the owner there. So she knows the dude. So she in cahoots with that Minnesotan fraud, Minnesotan. But I don't want to say that she's from Minnesota, senator of Minnesota. I don't know for sure, right. But I mean, it's possible. But we got something about that though anyway while you bullshitting. Check our next episode. Y'all want to talk about Miss Omar. Allegedly, she married her brother.
Yeah, one of them. Somebody in her family, her husband.
And incest runs. We're gonna show the stats and everything in the next video, man. We're gonna
in what?
Oh, y'all seen the intro clip, right? They was changing the law for marriage to 18 in Somali. The Somalian elder broke out in tears, dog. Well, we can't. No, we are Muslim. At Muslim, we must go into it. At puberty, we must. He didn't do all that, but that's what he said. He said it, and he dropped.
Oh, and it was a man?
Yeah, old man.
Literally saw a grandpa crying because Somalia banned child marriage. No way. Where's the video?
arrima la aqbali karo ma aha 18 sano gaalay u qoran tahay caruurtooda ku qaangaaraan annaga inaan ku raacno ma aha.
We're Muslims. We're not going to take on this Americanism and this.
Oh, well, y'all got to go home then. Go back to y'all country.
No, this was in Somali, but that's what he was saying.
Oh, that's in Somali?
Because in Somali, they take them from puberty, dog.
Oh,
it was a 9-year-old over there pregnant.
Hey, that ain't on us, man. That's Somali. That's a whole nother country.
No, but it shows their morals, though. They want to come over here, and that's their mind state, the things that they'll do over here. The incest, you just stopped here?
No.
The stats tell you 45% of they. Matter of fact, next video. Go ahead, hit him with that shit.
All right, y'all. As always, man up, not man down.
Maintain, not man tan.
And we out.
We out.